Hey everybody, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. How are y'all doing today? Well, I am doing so good. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in southern Louisiana. And I thought, I was watching some videos earlier. One was from Hazel Anaka Designs. If you guys don't follow Hazel, please go do so. Hazel is, she is one of the funniest people I know here on YouTube. I mean, she just has this wonderfully witty, almost sarcastic sense of humor. And I absolutely, just all of a sudden she'll pop up with something and I will just be almost in tears. I'm laughing so hard at her. Anyway, she did a video recently where she did a little play in her art journal. And I think her intention is to kind of maybe make it a series. And I told her, I said, I hope that you do because I want to play along. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to, I will post a link to that video so you guys can go see it. It's really beautiful. Hazel has a beautiful art journal. She's very creative. She's extremely artistic, but she's also very encouraging. And if you don't know this about me, I will tell you. That I just have a hard time with collage and like doing this kind of glue book stuff, but I make myself do it. I do love to do it. I just am, I'm almost hypercritical of myself when I do it because I don't think I'm any good at it. But this community has proven time and time again to be very encouraging of other people's art, and I'm so thankful for that. So today I thought we'd sit here and just do a quick video. Like I said, I want to encourage you guys to go kind of check out Hazel's art journal. She's done an altered book is her art journal. It's magnificent what she's been able to do in there. But my spread today, I went ahead and picked out a few things before I turned the camera on because I didn't want to bore you guys to tears. And this will be hopefully not a long video. But my spread today is going to be specific to Louisiana. And the things that I just gravitated towards, and I think it's because the weather is so lovely now and it is festival season here in Louisiana. A lot of it is specific to Mardi Gras and festivals and things like that. So, and that's what most people know Louisiana as, right? Our festivals and food and jazz and things like that. But, you know, for me, of course, for me, Louisiana is home, right? First and foremost. But it is, and I know a lot of people out there probably, and I hope you do anyway, feel about your hometown the way I feel about mine. There is really and truly no place like Louisiana. You know, there just isn't. I wish it's not something you can really explain, other than it has truly a soul. The place, especially here in southern Louisiana. Now, my daughter lives in northern Louisiana, and she has for a while now, and so we get to go up and visit, and it is lovely there. The people there, the people in northern Louisiana are absolutely lovely. And I'm talking about just people you run into the store, like complete strangers. Very friendly, very open, very helpful. I mean, they're just lovely. It is very different in northern Louisiana as compared to southern Louisiana. And if any of my Louisiana subscribers watch this, you can attest to that in the comments because you guys know yourselves, you know. I have a follower that's kind of over there in the Lake Charles area, and you know, again, a lovely place. So I've visited Lake Charles several times. I think it's wonderful. They have had a tremendous amount of growth in that area in the last, 3 to 5 years. And it's just boom in economy at one point. It was just lovely. But here in southern Louisiana where I live, again, and I'm partial, but there is something about the heart and soul of Southern Louisiana, Acadiana, what people call Acadiana, that is extremely unique. And what most people know of Louisiana, they know New Orleans, and they know, like I said, New Orleans and Bourbon Street and Mardi Gras and, all the hoopla that goes with that. But here in Southern Louisiana, we also have a Mardi Gras, and here in the Lafayette area, anyway, and it is, or it was, I haven't been to Mardi Gras in years. I mean, we stopped Mardi Gras a long time ago, but, because it's too people-y, but, and I am, have become a homebody, very much a homebody, but, the Louisiana Mardi Gras was always known as a more family-friendly Mardi Gras. Houma, Louisiana, is also kind of known as a more family-friendly Mardi Gras. Now, that's not to say that shenanigans don't go on, because they do. They do. But they have certain areas that you can go and you can park and you can, set up people bring their campers and they set up in parking lots. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing experience, and I was so thankful to have raised my family here. It really is like no other place. The music, the food, the people, and I'm talking about outside of festival season. I'm talking about just everyday life. The dialect that they have here, it's music for your ears, for me anyway, to hear people talk with the accents that they have. My accent is more of I have more of a Southern drawl. The Cajun accent is very, very, very different than what I have. But even though I was born in New Orleans, that's where I was born. But I grew up in the Panhandle of Florida. Now, if you don't know, the Panhandle of Florida, a lot of people, not my husband, because my husband gets mad when I say this, because he's a true Floridian. A lot of people will refer to the Panhandle of Florida as Lower Alabama. Like I said, I don't say that often in front of him, because he is a Floridian through and through. He's like, I am a Floridian. I'm not from Alabama. But it's kind of has that South Alabama kind of twang, I think. People often ask me, because I have dark skin and dark hair and kind of have a Hispanic look. They can't quite figure out where I'm from. And I had a man ask me the other day, this was kind of funny, but he asked me the other day, he said, so where's that accent from? and I just kind of laughed, and I said, well, I said, it's from a few places. I said, I guess. I said, let's see. I said, it's from New Orleans and Guatemala and the Panhandle of Florida. And then how about St. Martinville? And he just kind of laughed. He said, well, that's quite a bit. And I said, yeah. I said, it's, I'm unique. I'm different. So, anyway, I thought that was kind of cute. Just the conversation that we had, but a lot of the times that's the kind of interactions that you will have here. People just, they just, in your brief interactions, they want to know more. And maybe it's that way everywhere. I can only say, because I live here, what it's like here. But anywho, that I thought I'd put something together in my little art journal, specific to Louisiana. Now, I'll tell you, in fact, you know what I'm going to do? A lot of folks think it's not a lot of folks. Let me not say it like that. some people may consider Louisiana kind of a backwoods, not sophisticated type of state because of, I think, a lot of the times how we're portrayed in, you know, especially on TV and film. And that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true, but I had to laugh the other day. My husband sent me a picture. If you don't know, we live in the country. We kind of live off the beaten path a little bit. And he sent me a picture. We have a very long driveway, but out at the beginning of our driveway, of course, right off the street is our mailbox. And our mailbox is, we have like 3 mailboxes for our neighbors. You know, we're side by side mailboxes. But there's a what Louisiana calls a coulee. Most people around the country will call this a ditch, but here they call them coulees. Coulees are very deep, deep, deep ditches. And so my husband's checking the mail, and he sends me a picture. And in the coulee, the ditch, there's an alligator. I'll post the picture here in this video so y'all can see it. We live on kind of in an area. It's St. Martin Lake. It's a large preserve, basically is what it is. But we are surrounded by water, and with that, water and woods. And so with that you're gonna have animals, just like you will anywhere. I don't care. I don't care. In California, you're gonna have rattlesnakes, and there's just, different places in the world. But I couldn't help but laugh when he sent me the picture, because I thought to myself, well, yeah, that's why people think that we ride alligators to work, because here you're going to check your mail and here's an alligator, right? But I mean, in Tennessee they have the wild bears, and I mean there's just different places. But anyway, I'll post that picture. I thought that was kind of funny, something a little different, to come home to, not expecting that. But yeah, so this is kind of this reminded me of kind of a typical, what you would see on Mardi Gras, whether it's the Saturday, before Mardi Gras, or even Mardi Gras Day. But what I thought was so unique was this Lundi Gras, because not a lot of people, unless you follow Mardi Gras, do you know what Lundi Gras is. But Lundi Gras basically means Monday party, basically is what it means. But it's the Monday before Fat Tuesday. And it's a big deal, right? Lundi Gras is kind of a big deal, just a local big deal, because they always have usually the King's Parade is going to be Fat Tuesday. That's what's going to, be the big parade on Mardi Gras. But Lundi Gras usually is the Queen's Parade. And a lot of places, the Queen's Parade will have some of the most beautiful floats. And yeah, so that was always one that we like to see. So anyway, so here's the totality of this. This is pretty typical. This is more this look right here with people in these kind of costumes. This is more the traditional Mardi Gras. I know a lot of people think that Mardi Gras is the floats and, going downtown and at the convention centers, seeing all the Mardi Gras balls and things like that. But actually, and I'm going to butcher this word, there is something called Courrier de Mardi Gras. And that is the traditional Mardi Gras that's done in the country, where men and women, I guess, they get on horseback and they go from house to house in neighborhoods in the country, collecting items to make a gumbo. And they chase the chicken. So, they chase the chicken to cook in the Mardi Gras and in the gumbo. And it's a whole thing. And it's extremely interesting. And I loved it for my kids, because in school, they were able to learn, and actually, because my youngest son was in French immersion, he was able to go to a traditional Courrier de Mardi Gras. And you know, we made him his little costume. And so it's just kind of a cool thing. Again, just indicative of Louisiana and kind of unique. And yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys today. Like I said, it's a beautiful day here in southern Louisiana. I think the temperature, if it's 70 degrees, it's struggling to get to 70. So like I said, I don't know if you guys watched my video the other day, but when I said a cold front was coming, listen. And I said it was the high, you know, was going to be like 70 or 60 something degrees, 70 degrees, whatever it was that I said the other day. People here, they lose their minds. I'm telling you, yesterday I was in town. They had a citywide garage sale at a local, kind of a city neighboring mine here. And so I was driving down some of those streets, and people, seriously now, it was in the high 60s, okay? People had on hats and scarves and boots and jeans and gloves. I was like, oh my God. You would swear. Yeah, I'm telling you, we Southerners, we're not built like you Northern folks. You Northern folks you are some sturdy people. Because look, I would imagine it'd have to get up into the 20s before y'all started dressing like that. I thought that was so funny though, riding around seeing that. But anyway, this is the spread today, and I think I'm going to spend the afternoon doing some other crafts and trying to get some stuff together. And I hope that whatever it is you get to do today, at least part of it, is as much fun as I had chatting with you guys and putting this together. So you guys go have a good day. Thanks, guys. Bye.